Welcome to our solar plexus chakra class. So today we're going to bring awareness to this whole shield of faith area, the solar plexus that strengthens our spine and all the muscles involved, including the transverse abdominal muscles that bring support to our spine. So we're going to start with our meditation as usual. And so when you're done with that, you can come to a seated position like Mary Kate is doing here. Again, to lift up the upper body and to create some space between the hip bones and the ribs. And so the transverse abdominal muscles is different than the six-pack that we usually work on, which is the front external muscles of the body. This is going to be a lot deeper, and it's those muscles that surround the spine, that kind of girdle and cinch everything in, and really that are our foundation for most of our yoga poses and really all of life, because we need to draw on them at all times to keep us balanced and steady in our body. So once you've completed your meditation, we can go right into the breathing, and this type of breath is called breath of fire. It's Kriya. It's from the Kundalini aspect of yoga, and it does wake you up quickly. It creates heat in the body and just brings your awareness to this whole solar plexus area. So you're going to interlace your fingers and then just place them in your lap. And you are going to think like there's a balloon right underneath your diaphragm that's full. And you're going to try and, on the exhale, squeeze the air out of the balloon. And you can start slower if you're a beginner. If you've been doing this for a while, it gets a little faster, creates more heat in the body. Take it at your own pace. It's like getting a shot of caffeine, really. So when you're feeling kind of lethargic, this is the breath you want to go to. So when you're ready, Mary Kate, you are going to take an inhale and then quick exhales, feeling that solar plexus area deflate. Yes, and sometimes it does make you giddy. So if you notice that she's starting to smile, it's okay. It's work in progress. So Mary Kate's new at this, and so if you think that it kind of looks silly, it's because she hasn't practiced it a lot. But that's okay, because maybe you're there too and you can commiserate with her. And you want that in and out action right above the navel. That's it. Nice. One more round. Excellent. All right. Just close your eyes and breathe normally. This is a time after you've done this Kriya that you have more focus. The cobwebs seem to clear in the mind. The body starts to get warm. You're ready to move on into your practice. And then go ahead and just come into an easy sit or maybe a cross-legged. If you have half lotus in your practice, you can take half lotus. Full lotus, you'll put the feet up into the hip crease, whatever's available to you. Palms can either be up like Mary Kate's are, maybe thumb and index touching. You can feel your heartbeat here. Or maybe your palms rest down onto your thighs, your choice. Shoulders come back over the hips. You are bringing attention to this whole solar plexus area, creating space between the hip bones and the low ribs, pulling in the low ribs. Chest is lifting, chin is in neutral. And then we'll inhale, take the arms all the way up, reach up nice and high, pinkies roll in. You can open up the arms more if you need to. And then exhale, just push the earth away, like you're pressing the earth away. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, open them wide and press the earth away. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. exhale, let's take a twist over to the right. Sitting up tall. Inhaling one more time, lengthening through the crown of your head. Exhaling, look over that right shoulder. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bring your hands to your shoulders, fingertips touching. And then you're just going to start tiny little twists. Tiny little kundalini twists. Again, bringing awareness to the obliques here, bringing awareness to those deep core muscles that cinch around your spine. And then go ahead and release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take a little stretch over to the right. So your right hand's going to come down alongside of you, and then the left hand is going to reach up and across, feeling that side body. Inhale, come on up to center. Exhale, take your side stretch to the other side. Nice. You see how she's really reaching with that right hand, trying to create space, and then grounding down through her sit bones. If you find that your sit bones are lifting, then you're going a little too deep in your stretch. Inhale, come back to center, arms go up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's switch the cross of your legs. Give them a little break, and then also retrain the brain to think differently. Yeah, it's hard because you always have a go-to, right? Mm-hmm. Which one goes on top? Excellent. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands behind your head. Lift the chest up, little cow here. Exhale, cat. Bring the elbows together, pull the belly in. Inhale, there's your cow, lifting. Exhale, there's your cat. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it in. Last one. Nice. Go ahead and release your hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down onto your knees. Let's take some shoulder circles, lifting up on an inhale, exhaling them back. Inhale, shoulders lift up, exhale back. Let's take it the other way. Inhale, lift them up, exhale forward. One more time, inhale up, exhale forward, and come to neutral. We're going to go ahead and do some torso circles. So hands onto your knees, and then you're going to lean over to that left side. Come as close to that thigh as you can. Inhale, and then roll over to the right as you exhale. Yes, there you go. Inhale here, exhale, take it back. Do this a few more times with your breath. You'll come as low as you can. You may not be able to go as low as Mary Kate is doing. You do the best you can. Again, we're just bringing attention to that solar plexus area, just above the navel. Last one here. Nice. Excellent. Go ahead and make your way to all fours. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, rounding through the upper back, pressing the mat away. Take your right leg back, press the toes into the mat, and then just rock here a little bit. Lengthening the hamstrings and the calf, stretching out the toes. On an inhale, bring that right leg up, toes point down, hips are squared. Press into both hands and then shift your weight over to the right, engage through the belly, and then reach your left arm forward. Thumb is up, pinky is down. Reaching in either direction here. Cinch in through the inner thighs. Engage through that shield of faith, your solar plexus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Take your time here, move with your breath. If this feels like it's too much to do both elbow and knee, maybe you just do the elbow, maybe you just do the knee. Remember, there are no yoga police. and I can't see you. So you do the best you can. Feel good in your body. Last one here. And go ahead and release. Take some movements that feel good to you, Mary Kay. Just move around in your body. Breathe. Shake it out so that we can reset for the other side. Maybe shake your head out. Yes, yes, and no, no. And when you're ready, you'll go ahead and stack wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and that left leg back, toes pressed down, rock it forward and back. Nice. Breath sounds so good. Do you feel like that Kriya breath did anything for you before you started practice?
I definitely feel like I have a little more energy and focus.
Cool. Go ahead and pick up that left leg, press the heel away like you're pushing a wall away, and then start to engage through that left hand so you can pick up the right. Thumb up, pinky down, reaching like you're reaching for something and pushing with that foot. Bring this leg down just a little bit more. Yes, there you go. Inhale here, exhale, crunch. Take it with your breath. That's one thing that we always end up doing is taking that back leg up too high, and then you're really arching your back. You want to try and keep everything squared. We're moving with purpose. Last one here. And then go ahead and release nice and slow, shake it out. That spinal balancing here, just again bringing awareness to our core, so very important. Everything in life, not just on our mats, but off our mats, having a strong core. When you're ready, Mary Kay, tuck your toes under and then send your hips back. Find a down dog and make some movements here to get into the hamstrings. Maybe you bend your knees a little, maybe you bend your knees a lot. Broadening through the collarbones, pressing down through both hands. Low ribs pulling up. Gaze goes back. If you're super flexible, try to avoid dumping into the shoulder girdle. So you want to pull back just a little bit and really engage through the armpits so the head is between the biceps and your gaze is going back. Walk your feet up about maybe a third of the way up, so shorter down dog. You can open your feet wider. And then press through your left hand and see if you can pick up your right foot. Bend the right knee and just pick up the foot. Bend the knee. Yeah. And see if you can pick up your left hand now and reach back and catch that right ankle. Lots of focus required here. Lots of core engaging. And slowly release. Good. Try it on the other side when you're ready. Maybe if you angle this foot, your standing foot, you'll be able to pick up the other one a little bit better. So angle this foot first and see it. Yeah, there you go. And then see if you can pick up the other foot. Yeah. Press through your left hand, reach with your right, see if you can catch the foot. If you can't catch the foot, just see if you can pick it up for an inch off of the mat, maybe for a few seconds. Just working on balance. Go ahead and release. Walk back all the way. Inhale here, exhale, folds, always bending the knees if you need to. Shake the head out. We'll take another twist here. So if you need, your right hand's going to go on a block. Otherwise, it'll go into the center of your mat, right underneath your face. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand to your hip. Maybe you bend your right knee. Maybe you extend the left arm all the way up. Maybe you wrap and find the hip crease on that right side. We're going to be doing lots of twisting today. And then go ahead and release. Left hand goes down, maybe in the center of the mat. Left knee bends, right hand to hip. Maybe it extends, maybe it wraps. And then go ahead and release. Nice. Go ahead and walk your hands back. Find that long down dog that you started with. Hips lifting high to the sky, engaging through the quads, thinking about lifting the thighs up toward the hips. The more that you engage through your quads, the less your hamstrings are going to do. We always want to engage those opposite muscles that we feel are being strained. Recruiting the body, that's what it was built for. Work together. When you're ready, let's take a little walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Exhale when you get there. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then down by your sides. Let's take a half sun salutation. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale brings you up, Urdhva Hastasana, all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to your heart, and then down by your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Nice. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, little side stretch. Take your right arm down, left arm comes across, reaching. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Come to a flat back inhale. Exhale, fold. Step right leg all the way back. Bend and drop your knee if you want to. Otherwise, step your left leg back. And you're either in a high plank or you are on your knees, rounding through the upper back. Either way, we're going to press forward. So the chest goes past the fingers. And then elbows tuck in, we lower down halfway for chaturanga, or all the way to the mat if you want. Everyone will release their toes. Inhale, up dog, shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Nicely done. Let's press forward to a plank on an inhale. And then I just want you to bend your knees and drop them to the mat. Come on up on your knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand to left wrist. Take a little stretch over to the right. Inhale to center, switch hands, and then take a stretch to the left. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, right hand goes back to the left thigh. Just sweep that hand back to your thigh. Inhale up. Exhale, switch. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the mat. All fours, tuck your toes, send your hips back, down dog. Nice. Good job. Let's take that through one breath, one movement. Inhale, press forward, find a strong plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Inhale, come all the way up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand, left wrist, take a stretch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand, left thigh, reach back. Inhale up. Exhale, switch to the other side. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your toes, send your hips back, find a down dog. Nice. So bringing awareness again to those transverse abdominal muscles, to that shield of faith, that solar plexus, that is really everything that is not our arms and our legs, this whole middle section, which is called the core. Inhale, that right leg's going up, bend the knee, stack the hip, make some circles here. Maybe you get high onto those toes and squeeze the thighs toward each other. Nice. Right leg goes back, toes point down, square the hips. Inhale, exhale, step it through, pull forward, and then drop your left knee. Arms sweep up as you inhale. Exhale, wide twist. Right arm goes back, left arm forward. Yes, thumbs up, pinkies down, inner thighs squeezing. If you're finding you're falling off balance, really press through that back foot and engage the front foot as if you're energetically pulling your front heel towards your hip. Nice. Right arm's going to go back towards your back thigh. Left arm lifts. So does not have to reach your heel like Mary Kate's is. Inhale, arms sweep back up. Exhale, hands surround the front foot. Left leg's going to step up to meet the right on an inhale. Exhale here. Bend the knees. Inhale, fierce pose. Arms rise up. Tailbone sinks down. Pelvis in neutral. Low ribs pulling in. Chest lifting. Hands to heart. Inhale, exhale, twist. Left elbow, right knee. Press left palm up, right palm down, right shoulder pulls back. Nice. Lengthening through the left side body. Crown of your head reaching up. Back to center, inhale. Hands come down, and then the left leg's going to step back into that low lunge. Keep your left hand there. Sweep your right arm up. Another twist. You're firming up the femur into the glute. Pressing through those back toes. Left hand presses down. Right arm reaches up. Excellent. Both hands come down. Take a vinyasa or just step back, down dog. Inhale, left leg, take it up, bend the knee and stack the hip, working toward getting that left heel heavy on that right glute. High on the right toes, inner thighs squeezing, both hands pressing down, left shoulder remains down. Left leg's going to go back, three-leg dog, square, inhale, exhale, knee to nose, pull it forward, look forward, step the left foot, and then drop the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyana. Exhale, left arm goes back, right arm forward. Nice. Engage through the inner thighs and then sweep your left arm back toward the thigh. On an inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale here. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step that back leg up to meet the front. On an inhale, exhale here. Toes touch, knees bend, sit it down. And then sweep the arms up on an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Lengthen. Exhale, twist, right elbow, left knee. Nice, nice lengthening of that right side. Arms are active. Back to center, inhale, both hands surround the front feet, and then the right leg's going back, so you're in a long lunge. Right hand's going to stay down. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Nice, tucking everything in toward midline, pushing and pulling through the hands. Inhale here, hands to the mat. Exhale, Ardha Vinyasa, or just press back down, dog. Take a big breath, Mary Kate. Exhale, let it go. Nice. We're going to take this a little further now. Inhale, take that right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and take it to your left tricep. Give it a tap. Hold and breathe. And then scoot your right leg out to the left side. Keep that right hand down and sweep the left arm up. Fallen triangle, pushing through that right hand, reaching up through the left. Both hands come down as you inhale. Right leg pulls back. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, step it through. This time we're going to stay on the toes of that back foot, so it's a high lunge. Walk your right foot out a little bit. Take a moment, spread those back toes. Start to engage through those transverse abdominal muscles. Right arm pulls forward, thumb up. Left arm pulls forward, thumb up. See if you can keep the legs the same and then just bring the arms up on an inhale. High crescent. So nice. Right arm sweeps back, inhale, left arm forward, big wide twist. So we've done this 3 times now, getting a little bit deeper every time. Drop that right hand back toward the thigh, inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale here, inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then take a little twist. Left arm to the outside of the right elbow if you can. Really engaging through those back toes, lifting up your left hamstrings. Nice. Look forward. Keep your hands to heart. Inhale. Bring your hands to your heart, into the center. Unwind the twist. Yeah, there you go. Really press into your right foot and then step the left foot up to meet the right. Big, big step. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Excellent. Let's sweep the arms up on an inhale. And then we're going to bend our knees. Bring them to touch, maybe heels slightly apart, toes touch, back to that fierce pose. Hands are going to come to heart on an inhale. Twist again, left elbow to the right knee. So we're not going to get super deep this time. As a matter of fact, unwind or twist a little bit. Just keep a little twisted chair so that you can get this left leg up. So you might want to remove the arms from the leg. Press into your right foot and then slowly bring the left leg up a little. And then press it back into the wall behind you. Create some space. So as you push through your heel, pull forward through the crown of your head. Nice. Arms are going to release around the front foot. Standing splits is your release. Toes point up. Ha. So you could certainly put your hands on blocks here. You could bend your right knee. You could walk your hands out further, which would make this easier. More challenging, you're bringing the hands closer to the foot or maybe wrapping them around the calf. And you're releasing the head. So can you drop the head a little bit more? Nice. Let go of that neck. Just let the head ragdoll. Good. Working towards a straight right leg eventually. Very good. Bend your right knee a lot and then step that left leg all the way back. Find a long lunge. So from here, you're either going to take a modified side plank, and that would mean the left knee is dropping, or you're going to take a full side plank, Vashisthasana, by rolling to the outer edge of your left knee and then stacking your right leg on top. Right arm's going to lift up. Hips will push forward. And then you want to separate the heels. So can you push the heels away? Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring your hand behind your head. Right hand behind your head. Bend your right knee. Maybe take some knee to elbow taps here. Maybe you're done. Can you do one more? Nice. And then release, roll back to center, either press back to a down dog, press back to a child's pose, or take a vinyasa. She's strong. And she's feeling a lot more balanced today than the day we take the grounded
on the full
class.
Moon.
On the full moon, yes. But, you know, that's life, right? It's not always perfect, and it does not have to be perfect. You just have to show up and see what happens in the body that day. Take a big inhale, open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice. Left leg inhale, take it up. Exhale, knee to right tricep, pull it forward, hold, and then scoot it out. Right arm's going to lift up, fallen triangle. Lots of core work involved here. Right hand's going to drop back down. Inhale, take that left leg up, three-leg dog. Exhale, step it through. Stay on the toes of that back foot. Walk your left foot out a little bit. Get really solid in the lower body. Squeeze the thighs together. Start engaging through those abdominals. Lift your left arm up. Inhale, thumb up. And then lift the right arm up. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Wide twist. Left arm, sweep it back. Right arm forward. Excellent. Squeezing the thighs together. Back kneecap lifting. Drop that back arm toward the thigh and then lift your right arm up. So nice. Inhale, arms go back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist, right elbow, left knee. Nice. Lengthening here, pulling that left shoulder back, strong back leg, pressing into the big toe mound of your front foot. So unwind your twist a little bit. Keep your hands to heart as you inhale. So unwind, come to center. There you go. And then big step up. Right foot meets up to the left. Exhale here, arms by your sides. Great. Take a few breaths, settle in. Just notice, catch your breath. Come back to that rhythmic breathing. And then sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Find that fierce pose, squat it down. And then we're going to twist. Right elbow to the left knee. So we're going to lift that right elbow off the left thigh. Press into your left foot and slowly take the right leg back. Warrior C with a twist. You want to lengthen as you push through that back heel. Reach through the crown of your head. Hands release around the front foot. Standing your splits is your release. Toes point up, inner thighs, scissor. Let your head go here. You can decide how much of a challenge this will be by how close you walk your hands to your feet. Let your head go. Really shake it out. Yeah, there you go. Bend your left knee a lot and then step your right leg all the way back into a long lunge. We're going to finish this off either with a modified side plank, right knee drops, or a full side plank. Roll to the outer edge and then step the top leg on top. This could be a little easier if she didn't stack her feet. She could put the top foot either in front or in back. Pull your hips forward towards me and then bring your arms straight up, stacking. Right wrist, right shoulder, left arm. Nice. Now go ahead and bend the elbow, bring it behind your head if you want a little knee to elbow taps, or you can find rest. Always a good option. Nice. Go ahead and release. And then come all the way down to your belly. Bring the palms of your hands on top of each other. Bring your forehead down and rest. Big inhale, open mouth, exhale. Find some rest here. Come into locust from here, Shalambhasana. So your arms will come back alongside of your thighs, palms down, so your pinkies are kind of grazing your thighs. And you're going to press down through the tops of your feet and lift up on the kneecaps. Engage through the thighs. Low belly pulls in, those low ribs pull in. Inhale, just lift the chest up. Chin in neutral. Breathe. And exhale, release. Let your right cheek rest. You can continue repeating that same variation with the legs down, pressing into the mat. I'm going to cue legs lifted this time. So again, she's going to engage through the inner thighs, lifting up the low ribs. And on an inhale, arms and legs will reach back, reaching back energetically. Chin is in neutral. Look toward the top of your mat. That's it. Breathe. And release. Left cheek comes down. Nice. And now you can repeat again the variation A or variation B. Or you can take variation C, and that's bending your knees and reaching back for your ankles. If you're reaching for your ankles, you're kicking up, and eventually you want your knees to come closer together. Chin in neutral. The arms are just going along for the ride. Low ribs pulling in, and you want to feel some movement here. So as you inhale, the chest expands, you lift. As you exhale, the chest empties out, and you lower down a little bit. You want to try rolling to the side? Have you done that, Mary Kate? Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and roll to your left side. Lots of core here. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale here. And then roll to your right side. Nice. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, release. Nicely done. You can take your legs up, bend your knees, take the legs side to side to release your low back. Or maybe you come into a child's pose. Maybe you do both. A little of each. Just find some rest here. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift yourself up. And then exhale, bring the legs around. Sit on your bottom. Excellent. So the left leg's going to come in at 90 degrees. Left foot inside the right thigh. Good. And then we're just going to take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold. Nice and easy here, just relax. Forward folds really help to counter the twist that we did. Releases some energy, starts to cool the body down. But we're not done with twists yet. We'll do a few more. Twists are very detoxifying. They strengthen that whole abdominal area. Solar plexus. They really bring heat into the body. They help with digestion. And then inhale, come on up. So you're going to just bring up that left knee. The foot's going to stay planted, the knee's going to come up, and then walk your left foot out a little bit. Walk it out a little bit. Good. Your left arm is going to reach for your right foot. Reaching it forward. So what you want to do is you're not going to catch the foot. You're just reaching forward so that shoulder can get past the knee. Yep. And then you're going to wrap it around the knee. Marichyasana A. If you can get the fingers or maybe the wrist, inhale, lengthen, lift up, look forward, lift up, and then fold over that leg. So it's a little twist and a forward fold. You want to keep pressing down into your left foot, working towards getting that left knee straight up toward the ceiling. on up on an inhale, exhale, release. So from here you could try a little baby grasshopper. Just like you were reaching with that left hand for the foot, this time you're going to catch your foot. Yeah. And you're going to just grab it from the inside. So if this is not available to you, you can bend your right knee in order to catch that foot. And now just lift up that foot. Just lift up the foot. Yep. Now see if you can press into that right hand and then lift up your bum. Good. And then maybe you can catch the foot with both hands, continuing to lift up through the tush, push into that left foot, lengthen the torso. Good. Now to come down, your butt's going to come down first, and then the leg. Good. And if you were really feeling energetic, you could try to come up to stand like that, pistol squat, and then sit back down. We'll skip it today. Thank you. Go ahead and change legs. Let's take them. Let's take that Janyu A on the other side. So the right foot comes in at 90 degrees. The left leg extends. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, folds. And remember, you don't have to catch the foot, so it's not always available to us. You can always bend the knee as well. You do the best you can with the body that you woke up with today. There's always room to grow, and then there are days when we revert back just because something's going on in the body and we need a little break. Have compassion for yourself and just let go of expectations. You do your best and you let go of the outcome. Inhale, come on up, and then you're going to plant your right foot, keep the knee bent. And the right arm is going to reach for the left leg. So what you're trying to do is get that shoulder past the knee and then wrap it around. Good. Walk this foot out just a tad more and either catch the fingers or the wrist. If you can catch the wrist, the reaching hand is the grabbing hand. And you grab the opposite hand. Lengthen, lift up out of your hips, and then exhale, fold. Even if you have to bend your left knee on forward folds, I encourage you to keep the foot flexed. So imagine that you were standing, right? The foot would have to be flexed to stand. You wouldn't point your foot if you were standing on it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Nice job. Do you want to try that baby grasshopper on this side? All right, go ahead. See if you can catch the big toe or the inside of the foot. And you can use your left hand to press down. Lift just the foot first, maybe the tush, maybe both. If you can get both hands around, you really want to lift up through the pelvic floor, lengthen the torso. Good. Sit down first, and then the leg comes down. Nice job. Go ahead and release onto your back. Let's lay down onto our back. Take a big, long stretch here. Reach the arms up and back. Press the heels away. Let's plant your feet down. Bend the knees. And we'll take a couple of bridge, Setu Bandhasanas, or maybe Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. Depends on if she feels like it today. We just go with the flow. So interlace your hands to start underneath your back. Scoot your shoulders in. You want to really press down through the feet, engage through the inner thighs, lift the hips up. Breathe. 5 breaths and then lower down. You can repeat this a couple more times if you want. Maybe you go into a full wheel if that feels good to you today, Mary Kate. Do hands around the ears, press down into the mat, lift up, and work towards straightening the legs as the chest pushes back. Nice. You see how much work her feet are doing. The more the feet work and the thighs work, the less her back has to work. This is not about your low back. Tuck your chin and then come on down. Nice. Go ahead. Windshield wiper the legs. You can even take a forward fold. Seated after a back bend, that always feels good. And then we're going to cross right leg over left. So like you're seated. Pick up both legs. And then you're going to cross the knees here. Yeah. And then just bring the hands around the calves or the shins. Whatever is available to you. If you can get the feet, flex the toes. Good. And you're going to make sure your back and your head are resting. And you're working towards getting the legs closer to the chest. But the more that you do this, the more that you're going to feel in your outer hip. Go ahead and come back to center. Unwind the legs. Draw your knees in. Give yourself a little hug, nose to knees. And release the shoulders and the head all the way down. Left knee is going to cross over right. Hands on calves or shins. Maybe even on knees if that's all that's available to you. If you can get the ankles, you're flexing your feet. And you're drawing the knees closer to the chest. The more that you do that, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel in the outer hip. So you go where the body allows you, and you just breathe. And then on an inhale, come back to center. There's nothing left to do except practicing doing nothing. So find a comfortable spot to rest in. Any shape that you like your legs in. Allow the arms to come alongside of you, palms up. Take an inhale and then an exhale as you soften the face. Get heavy through the bones. Allow everything to release into the mat. So stay in your Shavasana 5 minutes minimum. 10 minutes is good, or longer if you want. Today we're going to take our myofascial release after class, but you could certainly do this before. Opening up the side body will help with all those twists. We just decided to put it at the end today so that you can also aid in recovery. So myofascial release is good before and after, or either way. So come on up, Mary Kate. We're going to take our block and we're just going to place it underneath the armpit. We're going to start on the right side there. And we're just going to do one side for demonstration purposes. But obviously you'll want to do both sides, and you're going to put the edge of the block just underneath the armpit, and the top edge is going to be underneath the arm. Go ahead and bend your right elbow, put your head in your right hand, and just rest. Let your body get really heavy as you press in there. So this is a great release also for the shoulders. You know, she did a lot of chaturangas today and those side planks. It's going to make her feel really good. And you'll stay here for 30 seconds, and then you're going to take it down a little bit. So you're going to keep inching that block down, the armpit, working into those serratus muscles. And then inch it down again. You can continue going down the side body here. How does that feel?
Amazing.
Does it feel good? Yeah, she did a lot of twists today, so this is probably going to feel really nice. And we talked about fascia being that continuous line of muscle, really thin muscular layers that surround every bone, every organ, every muscle of our body. It creates our structure, and fascia supports the bones, supports all of our movements, and when we have it well hydrated, when we have it lengthened and stretched out, the body just feels good, movements are easier. And then you're just going to come off of that block. And you can do that on the other side. But for demonstration purposes today, we're going to take this to the solar plexus area. And you're going to avoid this if you're pregnant or if you have any kind of issues in the belly, maybe injuries, or you know that this is going to be extremely painful for you. You're going to back off of it. But again, the edge of the block is going in just underneath the rib cage, and we're going to work it down a little bit to the belly. This is going to be really beneficial for the digestive system. It's also going to work to help her recover after using all of those abdominal muscles, and you're just going to rest and relax, get heavy here. The more that she comes up off of the block, the less intensity she's going to feel. So the more that she sinks in, the more intensity that she's going to feel. She's going to continue taking it down. You're going to want to avoid doing this if you have a full bladder, because it's going to make you want to go more. So just use your body's wisdom and intuition. If this does not feel right for you, then don't do it. If this is also really intense, you could try putting a blanket on it, or maybe using some softer balls. And then to finish off, we're going to take the balls and we're just going to work into the psoas area. So our psoas muscles connect from the lumbar spine all the way around to our pelvis. And there are deep core muscles that connect the top body to the bottom body. This is not for you. No, this is for Mary Kate. This is your ball. So here you go. Yeah, that's one thing. You don't want the dog to get those balls. And you're going to put it right here in the hip flexors and try to release those psoas muscles that worked so hard. They get into a shortened state when you do a lot of lunging, a lot of biking, a lot of sitting. You know, she wasn't doing a lot of sitting. And you're just going to move them if they feel uncomfortable. Just a centimeter will change it. You want to stay off of bones. Rolling bones really does not help at all. If you want more intensity, you can bend the knees and take the feet up and lower the upper body down. Less intensity. She's going to come up higher. You can rock a little bit here. And you can continue taking those balls to the outer edge here. So off of the hip bones, but just working towards the outer edge. You can even roll onto your side and work this area here with the ball. If your psoas is really inflamed, it's going to be uncomfortable. You just never want any pain, though. Intensity is okay. Pain, sharp sensations are not. You're going to stay away from that. Less is more. And you don't have to do like a long session of this, just a few minutes, a few seconds to a few minutes goes a long way. And then go ahead and take the balls out. Do a little corrective movements after here. Maybe come on up to a cat-cows. Maybe a little stretching through the hip flexor legs. And that's what we have for you today. Thank you so much. I'm Hannon.
I'm Mary Kate.
And this is Nala. We bow to you. Namaste.